Hey guys, and welcome back to our Director of Football vs Head Coach series. Today we've got two massive last 16 Europa League second legs. The head coach is 2-0 down. The Director of Football is locked at 1-1 with a tricky trip to Ibrox. Can we do it? Let's find out. Just the one game in between the ties for both teams. This is the Director of Football's one. Rui Agras's side. Ansu Fati gave them the lead against West Ham before Adam Webster nutted in from the corner to give us a 2-0 win away at the London Stadium. That's a pretty good result, to be fair, but not as impressive as this performance from Potsy Tracksuit's side. Evan Ferguson giving us the lead at St James's Park before a counter-attack from Newcastle saw Almiron find Joe Linton and Kefrem Turam getting forward from midfield. Smashed it past Jason Steele in goal. But then with less than 10 minutes to go, Matoma found Evan Ferguson 6 yards out and he found the back of the net. It was a questionable one, but it stood in the end. And then after a failed clearance, Lallana lets the ball go for Mo Dahoud, who hasn't had a lot of game time, but put this one to bed in the 94th minute to give us a fantastic 3-1 win. A result that sees us stay in third place in the league with 9 games to go. We've got a 5-point cushion on Arsenal in 5th. We're hunting down. We're a point behind Chelsea. We've lost less games and we've only lost 4 all season. And look at that. Away at the other top team. That's the rest of the top 5. That's pretty good going. But we need to make up for that disappointing 2-0 loss against Sociedad now and try and push for a European quarter-final spot. But before we do that, let's see how Rui Agras gets on. Can he turn that 1-1 draw in the first leg against Rangers into a quarter-final tie? Just to show you there, his Brighton team sit 5th, 4 points off Man United in 4th. I don't think that's very bad considering how he's been performing. The 9 defeats, the away at Luton sticks out like a sore thumb. Away at Crystal Palace as well. The others, there's not really much shame in it. Probably games that could have gone either way. Which way is this Europa League going to go? We're going to go on holiday. We're going to hand over to Watch Along. And he is going to join us in the director's box at, where is it? Ibrox. That's where we are. Director's box at Ibrox. That rhymes. That is the team he's going with. It's a fairly standard team. There's none of my signings in there. And of course, he's going to do the usual. Pascal Gross will go in the DM role. Solly March will go on the right. And Lallana will tuck in next to Mil Neymar. Here we go. Kick off in this all-important tie. Can we start quickly? Here comes Solly March on that right-hand side. He finds Lallana, who finds Milner. And it's a great save from Jack Butland to tip it over the bar and deny us an early lead. Pascal Gross, though, with the corner. Can he find a Brighton head in there? It's Veltman again. The goal scorer in the first leg. This time, Butland catches comfortably. And it stays 0-0. Matoma intercepts this throw-in, though. We are starting off on the front foot, which is what I like to see. Solly March back to Webster. All the way out to Estupinian, who finds Matoma. Matoma's in. Oh, how has he missed that? Come on now, Kairu. That is a big, big chance that's gone missing. He should have scored. It should be 1-0. Are we going to regret it? Is he going to regret it? Is he a casualty of the summer? If he performs like this more often, I would say we might have to cash in on him. Still 0-0. Rangers haven't had a single shot on our goal as it stands. Veltman with the booking. Oh, right on cue. Here come Rangers. Raskin into Matondo. Veltman with the clearance. Milner hoofs it forward. There's nobody there. Ansu Fati the furthest forward. Oh, Matondo's got in behind. And Rabbi Matondo has given Rangers... Oh, no, he hasn't. It's been disallowed. Good old VAR saves us once again. Here's Milner now. Matoma. Can we build on that little bit of luck? Estupiñán bringing the ball forward on the left-hand side. He's going all the way. He crosses in towards Ansu Fati. He's not the biggest. He's not going to be getting up there. I am surprised that Evan Ferguson's not starting here. He has been massive for Rui and his side. And, I mean, I guess Ansu Fati isn't a bad option as Matoma goes on a little dribble trying to make amends, smashes it, and that would have been the goal of the season in the Europa League. I'm sure of it if it had gone in. Oh, that looked like it was on target, but it was coming back towards the camera. Estupiñán, gross. Estupiñán out to Milner. Milner bends one. Is that the bar again? It is the bar. If these goals were a little bit taller, we'd be laughing. Here's Matoma again. Lallana finds Ansu Fati. Has he stayed onside? He hadn't, but he couldn't finish it anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Now Rangers looking to get something going forward just before half-time. Tavernier into Raskin. Danilo finds Barisic. Matondo's been a bit of a threat into Danilo, and it's a great save from Jason Steele there. He's had to keep his concentration levels high. I'll get it right in a minute. As half-time is here, and we haven't got it right. Look at that. We've been all over them, but not much separates on XG. And nothing actually separates us on the score sheet either. Only 3 green ratings on either side. It has not been the most entertaining game of football. It feels like there's been a lot of highlights. They just haven't been particularly highlighting, really, have they? They've been here and there. We've hit the bar twice, to be fair. So on another day, we could be sitting 2-0 up, laughing. Matoma, he's hit the bar. He's missed the sitter. He's done absolutely nothing in the second half. Either of the managers. Gorna DOF comes on. I'm not sure that's the position I'd be looking as a priority to change in search of a goal. And right on cue, he's given the ball away. But Matoma's won it back. Lallana. Here is Gorna DOF. He was going to make me look stupid there, but then it kind of scooped over and made me look right as Milenkovic joins the fray. Igor now, so he's made 2 changes in defence. He's got Evan Ferguson sitting on the bench. What is he doing? Why is he not making more sensible choices? Is he just holding everyone back for extra time? He might pay for it because it's a corner. Danilo, thankfully, that came out rather than being deflected. But there's James Tavernier. And Rui is going to not making the changes. Rangers, it's a bit of a smash and grab. But you kind of get what you deserve. I'm not really impressed with the changes he's made here. I know I've been so up and down on him all season. But games like this, you can't leave Evan Ferguson on the bench. You just can't do it. You can't do it, mate. It's not good enough. Fabio Vieira, Evan Ferguson, Harvey Elliott, João Pedro, Wilfred Gnonto, all sitting there unused. And now we sit out of every competition. We've still got the Premier League to go for, but we're 5th in that. Rui Aguas, I'm disappointed, mate. And are we going to be disappointed for our head coach as well? 2-0 down to Sociedad. You'd argue this is the tougher assignment, and we're already out in one version. So can this team here, Verbruggen, Estupiñán, Dunk, Webster, Veltman, Milner, Gilmore, Fati, Lallana, March and Ferguson, can that team overturn a 2-goal lead? I've just noticed there's no new signings in this team either. So both directors of football must be feeling a little bit redundant. We do have options on the bench, and if it's not going our way, I won't be scared to use them. We've got Matoma on the bench. We've got Velasco, Adingra, João Pedro, attacking options there. If we need a goal, I'm going to go searching. I'm not going to do what Rui just done, because if we do, we'll be going home, boys and girls. March, so often this season, has been our talisman in this save. He loses the ball there, but Gilmour finds Estupiñán and Ansu Fati in ahead of Matoma. Can he be the difference? Billy Gilmour, 5 minutes in, Fati with the assist, and that is the start you want. It's the opposite of the start we had in the other leg, where Sociedad went 2-0 up in the first half. And it's Ansu Fati being a menace. Billy Gilmour, I tell you what, he's making a late run for saviour of the season. Between him and Solly March, they've come up with some absolute massive goals. And I'm looking at the latest scores there, and it looks to me like Liverpool have beaten Dortmund on penalties, which will be good because, actually, I'm getting a bit confused between the two universes. In the other universe, where we're director of football, Jurgen Klopp's job is actually under threat, is insecure. But what is secure is my faith in Solly March on this right-hand side. He's gone and done it again. In with the equaliser, simply breathtaking according to the commentary on the screen. I tend to agree with it. Veltman here, getting forward from right back. He finds March in all that space, and look at that. Pick your spot, composure. That's how you do it. The first leg deficit has been wiped out, and we're only 17 minutes in. But there's Lenormand with a header, and it's over the bar. Verbruggen getting a bit of a run out today. Not sure why I made the change. I don't think there's much. I mean, his potential is why I want to give him more game time. Jason still, he's been solid for us here and there. Occasional mistake, but Verbruggen hasn't exactly torn up any trees with his performances, but I'm willing to give him a go here as Solly March has got in behind again, and Solly March has scored again. It's a Veltman assist. It's a Solly March goal, 19th of the season. I don't think I've ever seen Solly March have such a glow up. This is, I mean, it's a carbon copy. Not really, but in terms of the combination, Veltman into March, March into the back of the net, and you can take that to the bank. It's 3-0, 3-2 on aggregate. What a performance this is from the boys. You wouldn't have thought they had a difficult task away at St James's Park a mere 4 days before this game, because they've come out in that first half and they've been unbelievable. Not even, just over half a goal on EXG, but they've converted that into 3 of the biggest goals that we're going to see all season. Now it's important that we carry on, we push forward. Here's Veltman again, getting forward down that right hand side. This time he goes back to Webster, because you know if he'd have gone forward to March, we'd be looking at another goal. That's just how things happen. But Evan Ferguson's got in behind on his left foot, and Evan Ferguson with his 14th of the season, we're blowing them away. Sociedad, they don't ever want to come to Brighton again. They don't like our beach. They don't like the pier, and they definitely do not like the Amex, because they are getting absolutely walloped. Evan Ferguson, what a finish that is on his left foot. I mean, we're even talking about, we could be resting players. I was talking about, Rui not being active enough on the substitutes. I can actually rest players here. If we get to the 65th minute mark, I think we'll take a few off. What I don't want to do is do it too early and give Sociedad a path back into this tie, although a 5th would certainly seal it for us. Here's Lallana. Evan Ferguson, had he stayed on side, he's taken it round the keeper. He's put it in with his left foot. They're checking it. It's disallowed. I mean, the guy didn't even put his flag up. Lino, what are you doing to me? Right, now's the time then. James Milner looking a little bit puffed out. So, Mo Dahoud, you scored against Newcastle. Your reward is a run out here. Ansu Fati. I mean, look at the people we can bring on. I'm actually going to bring on a Dingra because he's got a bit of a grumpy on. Alan Velasco can come on for Lallana. Can we see a bit of a performance from Velasco? He's flattered to deceive so far in his Brighton career. Is this the day? Oh, do you know what? I'd love to see it. 4 shots on target, 4 goals. It's gone up to 5 now. Of course it has. But 4 shots on target and 4 goals. It's just unbelievable stuff. 12 to go. Surely we've done enough now. I mean, am I a monster? Am I the kind of person that's going to take Solly March off when he's on a hat-trick? What we do first, Struijk can come on for him. Gilmore can come off for... I mean, is Maatsen really a centre mid? We're resting players. It doesn't matter. And, I mean, Solly March is next on the taxi rank in terms of conditioning, but he's on 2 goals. I'm going to leave him on. There's a chance he could get a hat-trick. He's already a hero, but there's a chance he could be a hat-trick hero. And there's a chance he might need him to be if Sociedad... I mean, Take there has taken a liberty with our defence. Thankfully for us, he's hit the post. But he just left them for dead. I'm sure his name's not Take, by the way. Is that Kubo? I think that might be Kubo, and he might just have... It'd be Taki, wouldn't it? Or Taka. Not quite sure on the exact pronunciation. All I know is I'm quite thankful that he didn't score that. Here is March. Just shoot, mate. You're on a hat-trick. Oh, he's slid in Ian Maatsen. And Ian Maatsen smashed it off the bar. What a game of football this is. I mean, I can only imagine the kind of atmosphere the Amets would be bouncing. Here is... Oh, it is Kubo. I feel a little bit silly for calling him Take now. That is going to be one that lives with me for a while. But here goes Solly. Never mind Kubo. Here's Maatsen again. Just trying to show me he is a centre midfielder. He's bent one. Oh, what a save that is. I mean, would Lallana have scored it? Probably not on his left, to be fair. Solly March, you're not going to get a hat-trick from the corner flag, mate. He swings it in towards Dunk, who jumps but can't collect. Here's Velasco. Dunk again. Struijk. Oh, it nearly found its way through to Solly March for the hat-trick. It didn't, though. And, well, we come again. Adingra, Struijk, Velasco, Adingra, Dahoud. Oh, he's behind everyone. Here's Veltman to March. March, he's got a hat-trick, and it's a hat-trick of assists for Joel Veltman. I told you earlier, you thought I was joking. Veltman to March, it means a goal. It's deflected, but it just goes to show everything that man touches, especially if the balls come from Veltman beforehand, results in the ball in the back of the Sociedad net. I mean, that is unfortunate for whoever tried to... Probably Kieran Tierney. I mean, it's a great finish from him off his head, considering the pace that this would have been going at. He's onside. First time, bang. Keeper's got no chance after deflection. 5-0. March has been credited with the hat-trick. I mean, is that just not the most perfect performance from our Brighton side? We've done it. We're through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Sociedad gave us a scare. Rui Agras is made to look even worse by us here. And, I mean, I guess you'll have to wait till Thursday's episode to find out who we're going to play. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode, boys and girls. I know I certainly did. And if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, it means a lot. And please come back Thursday to find out who we get in the quarterfinals and what old Rui Agras is really up to over on the other side. Thank you and goodbye.